Hello everyone. So today we're going to continue our daily speaking practice. And today we will change the theme of our speaking. So the topic today is like really random since our class vice president chose it randomly. Yes, so we won't have a specialized topic for today. And also, today I will also be using a web my teachers told me to use called the Megan.com to get an overscore for what I spoke. I already input all my other questions for today inside here, so let's begin. Today we're going to have poll both on all three of the part one, part two, part three. So let's start from part one. Have I ever learned about outer space and stars? So they go inside the page and okay, is tell me this. Okay, okay. Now I will set record, allow it to do. And let's go. So, yes, I have. I learned a bit about outer space in school, like how stars are formed and how planets move in the solar system. I also watched some documentaries, so I know a few basic things about galaxy and astronaut. However, um, I have only learned about the space myself and not through academic classes, so my knowledge won't be all correct or merely advanced. Okay, we wait for his feedback. Oh my. Oh, so it's giving me a six. It's telling me to speak a little bit shorter because. Oh, shut up. Okay. Okay, give me a six, so I will repeat until I got at least a 6 or 5 because my aim for speaking is a little bit higher than that. Let's redo it. Yes, I have. I study the basics in our school, but most of what I know actually is come from documentaries or articles I read out of curiosities. I find topics like star formations, the life cycle of a galaxy, the celestial bodies, and the possibility of other extraterrestrial creatures or planets then they are genuinely fascinating. It seems better. Okay. It's still saying me that I'm speaking for too long. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh well, it's still giving me a six, but my fluency and vocab is upward seven even, and my pronunciation is fine. Actually, that's what I'm really bad at, so we're trying to improve it. But moving on to the next question. Okay, okay, second question. Do I like fiction, science fiction movie? Why? Yes, I really enjoy science fiction movie because it blends my imaginations with scientific ideas. A good sci-fi films explore the concepts like space travel, artificial intelligence, or other extraterrestrial life on other planets in a way that feel both creative and also thought-provoking too. That make me wonder how far human technology could actually go in the future. And one of my favorite thing about space travel should be Interstellar. You should really go watch it. That's my top recommend for this genre. Waiting for it. Response. This video should be a long one. Yes, I'm getting 6.5. So pronunciation still 5. Okay, I guess. Fluency 7. Oh, vocab I'm getting an 8, and grammar I get also getting 7. Yes, it getting 5. Okay. Next question, please. I'm still really lack skill on pronunciation. Do I want to know about outer space? Okay, okay, okay. Maybe outer space is still full of mysterious things and answer questions, and the mystery that those mysteries really attracts me. I would love to learn more about things like maybe the black holes, like how the interstellar movies talking about, maybe dark matter, and how the universe began, maybe from the Big Bang or God created it. And understanding space also give me a broader perspective about life on Earth. And yes, that's all. It's still 45 seconds, but who cares? I'm getting a 6 on this again. It's telling me to speak shorter, and my fluency wasn't that. Hey, I thought my fluency was good. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, let's redo it. Let me rethink the questions. Okay, let's go. Definitely, outer space is one of the few areas where human knowledge is still extremely limited, and the sense of mystery is really fascinating for me. I would love to understand more about maybe the phenomena like dark matters, the beginning of the universe, or the origin of the universe, and if whether there are any life or the life forms exist beyond Earth. Yes. Was it good? Who knows? Let's see. It's still 6. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay, last time. If I could not get 7, I just skip it. Definitely, our space is for unanswered questions, and that sense of mystery is what draws me in. I would love to deepen my understanding of things like dark matters, the origin of the universe, and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Learning about the universe may give me a sense of perspective, and yes, sorry, I just lost my ideas. Hopefully, at least I caught something. Yes, 7. Finally. What? That like, yes, that's why you should always prepare your speaking before those words, like those really advanced word use was the preparation in the morning. Okay, continue. The next question, please. Do I want to go into outer space in the future? Interesting question. Okay. Uh, Let's go. Well, in theory, yes. The idea of looking Earth from the orbit and experiencing zero gravity sounds extraordinary. However, I just want to find out about more space on the informational side. But for the discovery part, the space travel part still involves significant risk and require highly advanced technology. Is eventually become safer and more accessible in the future, but there's still a high risk of it. So I would really consider before taking part in a space mission like that because maybe it's a once in a lifetime experience, but also it may be once in a lifetime experience. It's been too long. Oh, it's yeah. Ooh, I think so far. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. And that's good enough for next part two question. Now, how do I go? How do I know need to go back to? Okay, for part two questions, describe a famous food from your house or my country. Okay, alright. Let's go. Now, one of the most famous food from my country and also the most traditional one should be pho, which is probably the most well-known Vietnamese dish both locally and internationally. It's a type of noodle soup that has become a symbol of Vietnamese cuisine. Phở is made with flat rice noodles, a, a a clear but flavorful, flavorful broth, and either beef or chicken. What makes this dish special is the broth. It's cooked for many hours with spawn, onions, ginger, and a mix of spices like cinnamon. Uh, the long cooking time or the long simmering times gives it a rich, comforting taste. When it's served, it's topped with fresh herbs, bean sprouts, maybe some lemon, and sometimes chili. Some people can adjust the flavor to their liking. I chose this because it's something that almost every Vietnamese person grow up eating. Yes, in my house, my mother usually cooks fast on her own on the weekends or on special occasions. The whole chicken smells actually smell amazing every time the broth is shimmering. It's also a dish that brings people together. We should usually sit around and take the table, talk, and enjoy it slowly but nicely. Yes. Is it not? No. Pho is famous for, or it's not it's famous so not only because it tastes good, but also because it represents Vietnamese culture with simple ingredients, fresh veggies, and the balance of harmonious blends of spices is really comforting. Oh, and really healthy and suitable for any time of the day. You can eat it in for breakfast, for lunch, and also for dinner too. Okay. Tune in 18 seconds. Uh, no. This part two will take quite a long time. Please wait. 6.5. Nice. Still my pronunciation giving me a 6, but at least that's better than what I was expecting. Okay, continue. Part three question. What kind of art do I enjoy? Oh, gosh. Sorry. Okay, so what kind of art do I enjoy? Let's start. Okay, so I'm particularly into visual art, like the one, especially digital illustration and modern photography. I enjoy this genre because they combine the creativities that authors have and with the advanced technology, and they allow the artists to experiment with color, lighting, and composition in ways that traditional method couldn't offer. I also appreciate uh, maybe music because it's still an art form. It's have the power to influence my emotions out quite a lot, especially music from my favorite artists like Stuntung and Pudi and create a certain atmosphere instantly. Oh, one minute. No, my teacher recommended only speaking for these questions only about 30 seconds, but because we're doing here, why not? 6 for 5. My vocab is ace. Wow, nice. I'm proud of myself. Next question. Oh, wait, where's the button for next question? Next question. What are the traditional art forms in my country? Uh, uh, wait a minute. Let me breathe a bit. Let me prepare some ideas. Okay. I have no ideas how to write this. Traditional art forms of countries? This, I don't know. Let's start. Ooh, my country has a rich in number artistic form and a lot of traditional art forms, and those have been preserved for generations. So one of the most iconic should be folk painting. It's folk painting, such as Nông paintings, which are known for its bold colors and symbolic imaginations. Okay, these artwork often depict rural life, festival, and cultural belief, so they carry quite a lot of historical value. Is that good? I don't know. Hopefully. Oh no, six. I'm skipping this. I don't have time anymore. Okay. What makes a good painting? Interesting questions, I guess. Uh, okay, three, two, one, go. Okay, so I think a good painting is one that goes beyond technical skill and actually provoke an emotional response from the viewers. Of course, things like compositions, colors, and attention to details are important. But what truly is makes a painting stand out the crowd is its ability to transfer the message or transfer the message in a meaningful way to its viewer. Fair enough, I guess. A 6.5, nice. Do you think students should study art at school? Interesting question. Um, yes, I do strongly believe art should be an essential part of the school curriculum. Art education helps children to develop creative thinking. This skill has become increasingly valuable in today's world. It also gives them a healthy outlet to express their emotions, which can support their mental well-being. Most importantly, studying art exposes children to different perspectives, helping them to be more open-minded and culturally aware. Hopefully, getting 7. I think I'm did really good in this one. A 7.5. How why my pronunciation keep getting a 5? I don't think I'm that bad at pronunciation. Oh, next question, I will try to speak slow. Maybe I was speaking too fast and make it seems like I pronounce fail. How can children benefit from learning art? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Children can benefit from art in several meaningful ways. First of all, it enhances their cognitive development, especially in areas like imaginations, problem solving, and critical thinking. Art also improve quite a lot of skills, maybe such as the hand-eye coordinations, which are really important for children. And those things could achieve through activities like drawing or crafting. About the society's collaborative art projects teach children teamwork and communications. And last but not least, art encourages self-expressions, which helps children build confidence and emotional resilience. Okay, give me a high score, give me a high score, give me a high score. Still a 5 in pronunciation. That's it. Final question, how art has changed in my country. Okay, I will just come back to what I usually do. Maybe because my speakers was bad. I don't know. Art in my country has undergone significant transformations in recent years. Traditional forms of arts like folk paintings, pottery, and classical music are still respected, but younger generation are increasingly embracing the more digital visual art forms. Yes, and social media has played a major role in this shift as it allowed artists to share their work instantly and reach a wider audience. As a result, art has become more diverse and more accessible. Today, you can see a blend of old and new influences, which create a very dynamic cultural landscape. We're not share some six. How about I still get a 7 5 with this question? Yes. Okay. See you in another video. It's been 30 minutes. See you.